Recently, I commented on the fact that Amazon is dropping support for Android apps from their App Store starting in August. I said that by now, nobody would miss it since nobody uses it. It was a little surprising, though. App stores can be useful to update the suite of apps that most operating systems come with for things like settings that aren't discretionary parts of the operating system. Amazon's App Store, however, never became a vibrant marketplace for apps that were compatible with both Android devices and FireOS devices, even though both operating systems come with runtime environments that are derived from the Android open source project. In part, that's due to the low market share for FireOS compared with commercial versions of Android, mainly used in mobile phones that include Google mobile services. Android enables app developers to make their apps compatible with a wide range of Android versions and optional components to the Android operating system, but the vast majority of developers are only paying attention to phones with Google's approved version of Android. The marginal gains in sales by making an app compatible with FireOS were not compelling to most developers. Basing FireOS on AOSP was the right decision at the time. Since then, the task of keeping up with Android has grown much larger, while the rewards for doing that have grown, arguably, not at all. It turns out that Amazon has another operating system that could displace FireOS. A small handful of Amazon's home automation Echo devices run an operating system called Vega. Vega doesn't run Android apps or any third-party apps at all. It had been axiomatic that an operating system needs third-party apps and developers to prosper. It certainly helped Android prosper, making it the most widely used operating system on the planet. Amazon's FireOS never attracted enough developers to benefit from third-party apps, but all the costs of maintaining an AOSP-based operating system were incurred nonetheless. That leaves us with the interesting prospect that the end of Amazon's Android App Store also marks the end of AOSP-based FireOS devices.